Hello, I'm Kinga Timaru-Kast, Director at Recharge, but today I'm speaking as the chair and as a proud member of the Platform for Electromobility. Our coalition brings together EU-based industries, NGOs and associations to support Europe in its shift to electric mobility. I want to speak to you about why a strong European recycling ecosystem for the electromobility sector is of strategic importance and how we can get there to establish one. Fostering a recycling ecosystem in the European e-mobility value chain is crucial for enhancing the region's strategic autonomy. Currently, Europe relies heavily on third-country production and imports of critical materials and components essential for the production of electromobility solutions. By creating conditions for a strong recycling ecosystem, Europe can reduce this dependency, ensuring a more resilient supply chain while also reducing emissions associated with the use of primary materials. Recycling also fosters innovation, as businesses invest in new technologies and processes, driving economic growth and creating future-oriented jobs. With numerous legislative low-hanging fruits up for grabs, the EU can set today conditions to support the development of a homegrown recycling industry. Regulatory stability is the bottom line condition for establishing investments in the industry. Safeguarding the clear long-term policies already agreed by co-legislators will provide the necessary certainty for businesses to innovate and to invest in the recycling capacities. Existing feedstock uncertainty is further increased through material leakage. When the shipment rules to destinations outside of the EU can be differently interpreted and not ambitiously implemented and controlled at member state level, today's challenges of the European recyclers cannot be adequately tackled. In the short term, we need to effectively use the toolkit of legislations already in the hands of the European policymakers. Our recommendations focus on optimizing existing legislations, such as the batteries regulation, waste shipment regulation, and the proposed ELV regulation, by making targeted improvements, clarifications where needed, and by ambitiously implementing and enforcing the requirements. While defining our recommendations for the upcoming Circular Economy Act, we will continue highlighting the need to today ensuring that the end-of-life EVs and their batteries are treated and processed here in Europe. We need to create a sustainable loop for future EV and battery production on the continent. Count on us to be vocal on this important topic. In the meantime, I invite you to learn more about what can be done today following the link below the video. In our paper, we set out a manual for policymakers to use the existing toolkit of legislation to drive forward a recycling industry. Thank you for watching.